Hey there everyone, welcome you to Pragya Insights. It's wonderful to have all of you here. I hope you all are healthy and happy. In our today's video, we will learn about Tableau data types. We will also understand what is dimensions, what is measures in Tableau with some examples. Before we jump into the video, let's have our warm-up question about Tableau. So the question is, what is data source in Tableau? And the options are A way to group related dimensions together. B. A way to limit the data displayed in a chart or table. C. A way to connect to and access data from external sources. Or option D. A way to create a custom calculation in a chart or table. Please provide your response in the comment section. Let's start with our today's topic. Data types. All fields in a Tableau data source have a data type. The data type reflects the kind of information is stored in that field. For examples, integers, dates, and strings. In Tableau, you can easily identify data type of a field by checking the icon before field name. The data type of a field or a column is identified in the data pane by one of the icons shown. Integer. Integer data type contains numbers. Example 450, 23.5, etc. Integer fields are represented by hash icon. String. String data type contains text value such as Pragya, books, etc. String fields are represented by ABC icon. Date. Date data type has date values such as 23rd March 2023. Calendar icon shows the date values. Date time. Date time data type has date with time values such as 23rd March 2023 and the time part of it. Calendar with clock icon shows date and time values. Boolean. Boolean data type has only two values, trues and false, and it is represented by capital T/capital F. Geography. Geographical data contains city name like Delhi, Washington, countries like India, USA, etc. Globe icon shows the geographical fields. Now I have connected to the Superstore data source. The left data pane has all the fields in the Superstore data. Let's quickly identify data types by seeing its icon. As you can see, sales, quantity, profit, these fields has hash signs. That means have numerical values. Now customer name, segment, category has ABC icon showing that they have text values. Same we can identify date fields, geographical fields as well. You can also change the data type for a field as per your requirements. Click the data type icon for the field. Choose a new data type from the drop down list. You can also change the data type of a field from the data source page. Select the icon of a field and change the data type. Dimensions and measures. Tableau divides all fields into two sections, dimensions and measures. The field above the gray line are called dimensions and below the gray line are called measures. Now what are dimensions field? The dimension fields consist of qualitative values. Example of dimensions include dates, customer name, category, city name. You can use dimensions to categorize or segment the details in the view. Come to the measures. Measures field have numeric, quantitative values that can be measured, such as sales, profit, number of employees, temperature, etc. You can apply calculations to them and aggregate them. When you drag a measure into the view, Tableau applies an aggregation to that measure. Continuous versus discrete fields. Now you might have noticed that some of the fields are green while some has blue colors. Let's understand the difference in both. Apart from dimensions and measures, Tableau divides all fields into two types, continuous and discrete. Continuous fields are treated as an infinite range values and it is represented by green color. Whenever you add continuous fields into your view, you see that it adds access to the view and have some kind of aggregation like sum average, maximum, minimum. And also the pill color is green. You can also change the aggregation using the drop down menu of the field. Discrete values are treated as finite values. The first identification of a discrete field is that it has blue color. In discrete fields, you can distinguish between the values. Whenever you add discrete fields into your view, you see that it adds headers to the view. Also, the pill color is blue for discrete field. Now let's combine all the types like dimensions and measures with continuous and discrete fields. Please keep in mind that green fields are continuous and blue fields are discrete. Let us see the possible combination of fields in Tableau. Discrete dimensions like product name, continuous dimension like order date, discrete measure. As of now, Tableau is not interpreting any field as discrete measure, but you can make any by changing its data type according to your needs for creating the view. Example, discrete quantity. Continuous measure like sales. The data pane can also contain a number of fields that do not come from your original data. Example, measure names and measure values, number of records, latitude and longitude. The measure values field contains all the measures in your data collecting into a single field with continuous values. The measure names field contain the names of all the measures in your data collected into a single field with discrete values. Number of records fields is the aggregated field having the count of records of your data. When Tableau interprets fields to be geographical fields that can be used with maps, it automatically geocodes the data and includes latitude and longitude fields. You can use these fields when generating the maps in visualizations. Calculated fields. If your underlying data doesn't include all of the fields you need to answer your questions, you can create new fields in Tableau using calculations and then save them as part of your data source. These fields are called calculated fields. Suppose you want to view the profit ratio based on category. For that, you need to create a new field called profit ratio, which is profit divided by sales. Calculated fields have equal to sign in its name. You can easily search for your fields into the search text box. Examples of continuous and discrete fields used in a view. Now I will be showing you the examples of discrete and continuous fields in the view. Let's create a chart to see the sales into various regions. As you can see, the region is a blue, means discrete fields, and it's also a dimension, so it creates header in the view, while sales is green, means continuous numerical field, so it creates axis on the graph. Color card. When you drop region, which is a discrete field, it adds discrete color to the different region, while when you add sales, which is a continuous field, it adds gradient color ranging from minimum to maximum of sales. Filter. When you pick discrete fields into a filter, the dialog box shows the exact values for filtering. You can pick any values, like I remove east and south, and it will remove those regions from the view. But when you add continuous fields into the filter, the dialog box shows the aggregation. After selecting aggregation, now you will be getting the range of values for filtering. I am selecting the sales range as 391K to 559K and click OK. You can see that it removed East and West regions because the sales in East region and West regions is not within the sales range selected. These are some of the points by which you can distinguish between continuous and discrete fields. Let's summarize what we learned today. Tableau data types. Tableau dimensions and measures. Dimensions are qualitative values such as customer name, category, date, and measures are quantitative value such as sales, quantity, profit. continuous or green fields and discrete or blue fields. Continuous fields are infinite range of values and discretes are finite values. Continuous fields adds axis in the view and discrete fields adds header in the view. Continuous fields have some aggregation in the view and discrete fields shows exact values. That's all for this video. I hope you understand the data type in Tableau. Try creating some more graphs using different fields and understand how it is creating the graphs for you. Now let's revisit today's question. What is a data source in Tableau? The answer is option C, a way to connect to and access data from external sources. Thank you for watching and please remember to like, subscribe and hit the bell icon to receive notifications about our latest videos. I'll see you in the next video.